Hey friends, so tucking my kids into bed and I checked my phone and one of you amazing people messaged me this super heartfelt mom struggle message about how you are the primary breadwinner in your home and unable to go to kiddos events. And so let's be really honest about the financial piece of this. And so tomorrow, when I have more energy and I'm wearing a bra, I will explain how we make money. Hey, Court, I'll explain how we make money. But I want to answer that question because I think it's a really legit thing. And this business, I think sometimes people kind of avoid it or they blow it up. And so I just want to be really honest. This sneak peek, I'm going to be super just lay it out on the table and let you know how it is. So we make money several different ways as coaches. We sell products. How do I say it? I mean, we have something to sell, right? But Beachbody handles that for us. We have a link that we send to people and then they go ahead and purchase. And if we are their coach, we get a commission off of that, which is awesome. So that's one way that you make money. Another way you make money is by growing a team and creating team volume, which is why we all work together. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not where one person sits at the top and doesn't do anything and they get to make money. That's not how it is. You have to be actively growing your business, actively working it to make money. So the people above me, if they're not working, they're not making money off of me, which I like that. So we all work together. But my personal experience, so I came into this business and I had a couple hundred friends, but I have worked this business every single day. And right out the gate, my first month as a coach, I made a couple $100s. So if you're looking at something where you need gas money, or you need to pay for the diapers, you need to buy groceries, that is completely possible. You hear the crazy stories about the people that come into this business and they're like wizards and they make $100,000 their first year. I mean, that actually does happen. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of income, and I wish that was my story. Honestly, it's not. I have made money every single month I've been a coach, and it fluctuates because it's that commission or it's your team volume. There's lots of different ways that you earn money, and as you advance in rank, as you build a team, you earn more as well. Once you have a very large team, then you start to make quarterly bonuses, and when you start to hit different ranks, they actually give you it's crazy the amount of money you can make. There are so many millionaires in Team Beachbody, and I'll talk about that more tomorrow. Again, there's no guarantee. It truly is about your willingness to be vulnerable and consistent. If you are not willing to be consistent, you will not make it in this business. You have to put so much time and effort on the front end. You have to have sweat equity on the front end to make this something, because people quit all the time. People are going to wait and see if you're in it to win it, if you're legit, or if you're just one of those hobby coaches. It's look at me with my shake. Come join my group, right? So I will give you the tools, but it's going to be up to you to put that hustle and heart and drive and consistency and to be coachable and to do it. But the question was could I actually make money right away doing this? Yes, you could. You totally could. I did. So we get paid every single week, and my year to date, I don't know, this year I'm about $5,000 is what I've made. So, that doesn't compare to what my husband has made. However, I'm damn proud of that. For this being a business that costed me $160 to begin, and then it only costs me what I actually use every single month. It costs me the cost of my Shakeology, which I'm using every single day. I use it as a meal. It costs me my $99 subscription to Beachbody On Demand, which I use every single day. And it costs me a $16 a month business fee. But if you're a veteran, if you're active duty military, that's waived. So I have made money every single month I've been a coach. I've never just broken even, but I work this. I want this. I see the vision. I see the potential. I know that I will be a Team Beachbody millionaire. There's no question about it. I don't know how freaking long it's going to take me. When I first signed up and was I'm all in, I'm going to be a millionaire in 2-3 years. Yeah, no. Oh, sweet Sarah. But truth is, that's because I hustled and worked my ass off to help my challengers. Like, I was building an empire of customers, and it hasn't been until recently where I'm like, this is stupid. Like, I am busting my ass because I'm too scared to invite to this business. But this business has transformed my life. This business has changed the lives of so many people I know, and I've made so many of my best friends through this. Like, it's not just fitness, you guys. So if you need that wiggle room, if you need a, $50, $100, a couple $100, if that's going to be something that changes the game for you while you're working on your own journey and developing to that next level person, that's huge. That's amazing. So this last week, I have made $63. I made $63. I had a ton of conversations, but I wasn't hustling as hard as I normally was. The week before that, I made about $400. The week before that, I made $600. So, I mean, like, it's just, being a coach is very much like being a farmer. You plant a shit ton of seeds, you do a ton of work up front, and you have to be willing to be in it for the long haul. You just do. If you want to create long-term wealth, if you want to create long-term vision, if you want to create long-term results by helping your people really like have momentum on their journeys, it's going to be something that you will have to invest time in. And those are the people I'm looking for. I'm looking for my long-term visionaries. I'm looking for the people that love this, that are doing the workouts, that love Shakeology, that have seen how this can like bless them and transform their life. Right? Like, and then you can help other people. Like, we pay this forward. This is a gift. This is a blessing. And the sooner you can get out of your own way and invite other people, that's how you grow a team. That's how you create income. That's how the people who are part of our upline that we work closely with one-on-one, Tony Furtado, I interviewed him like 5 times this last summer. I was running sneak peeks with him, and he makes $14,000 a week. That's stupid. That's insane. By having a $4 shake that he drinks as a meal every single day, by doing a freaking workout in his gym, in his basement that he freaking built in his dream home. Tony Furtado, nothing special. The people in this business who've made it are nothing special. They just have lasting power. They see the vision, they have that passion, they have that hustle, and they have the heart. Because this isn't about selling. Like, if you're just here to sell, if you're just here to make a quick buck, you could probably do it, but you're going to burn out and you're going to fizzle through your people. But if you're here because you want to like transform your life and change who you are at your core as a person, then yeah, you will attract those people. You got to invite, you got to do the hairy, gritty, nitty, uncomfortable shit. You got to make the posts like Ashley made, talking about being abused and almost getting divorced and becoming an alcoholic, and how Beachbody was the thing. Beachbody was the universe nudge that pulled her back to who she's supposed to be, that helped her find who she's supposed to be. I don't know who I would have been. I know this move has been the hardest thing we've ever done. I honestly thought we might even get divorced. I didn't know if any of it was going to work out, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, one, we wouldn't have made this move if it wasn't for Beachbody, because I wouldn't have been able to trust and to try something new. I would have been so stuck in staying in that safe little place, negative Nancy. But we did, because I was a coach, because I was already in the habit of getting uncomfortable, because I know that when you get uncomfortable, when you want to puke in your mouth, that's where the change happens. That's where the pressure comes on you and you turn into a diamond. Like, literally, you transform. And so, yeah, we made this move partially because of Beachbody. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to hack it. And then we were here, and holy shit, it rocked my entire life. It made me doubt everything. It made me doubt myself. It made me doubt our marriage. It made me doubt our decision making. Like, what the hell were we thinking? Why would we do this to our family? And yet, it's just another piece of my story. It's another layer of my onion. This is something that the tools I have developed because I'm a coach, because I do personal development every day, because I'm working on myself, because I've learned to put my own self-care and my own oxygen mask on every single day. Not that I'm perfect at it. I'm not. But if I didn't have those tools in place, I would be on antidepressants. I would probably have a drinking problem. I probably have moved back to Yuma, quite frankly. I would have been like, peace out. This isn't for me. So there's so many benefits to being a coach. But for those of you who are like $50, $100, $500, if that's going to make a huge difference, absolutely. There's no reason you can't do this. It takes consistency. It takes being a good communicator. It takes you being coachable and willing to do the uncomfortable shit. But if you're already working on your journey and you already love these tools and you already have a heart and a passion for helping other people, and more importantly, your why is really freaking big and powerful, it's gonna propel you, and it'll help you do this. So yeah, so those of you who are looking to, like, you know, just add a little fluidity to your monthly income, this is perfect. If you want to run with me as I become the next Tony Furtado making $14,000 a week, that's amazing. That's fantastic. You do that by building a team. And so that's why we're doing these sneak peeks more often, because this is scary shit. This is hard to talk about it. Talk about money. Like, that's uncomfortable. Nobody likes to talk about that. We like to make it look like it's all sexy and fun and it's easy and it's going to be overnight, but it's not. It's hard work. It is heart. It is hustle. It is laying the bricks. It is you showing up and doing the work just in faith that it's going to pay off, but it will. If your heart is in the right place and you truly genuinely love this, it's good and it's amazing, and it will change your entire freaking life. If you hate it, if you don't like helping people, if you don't want to work out, if you don't want to become a next level person, this isn't for you. You need to go somewhere else and sell, I don't know, something different. But this is heart-based. And so if you have a strong enough why and you're willing to create a vision and you're willing to develop into that next level person, there's no freaking reason that you can't bring in a couple hundred, several $1,000s. Like, it's crazy to think, it's crazy. It's crazy. You follow the top coaches, you see what they make. It's insane. And there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, but I do guarantee that will happen to me because I have the vision and I have the heart, and I will not stop until it unfolds. So that's my braless answer. How do you like that? How about that? Yeah, I love this so much. And tomorrow I could tell you more about how we make income. I could explain how we're not a pyramid scheme. I mean, I can go into all of that if you want me to, but I just think it's really important to listen to that gut nudge. If you're doing this already, if you're sharing your journey on social media, if you have a heart for helping others, I'm not telling you that you have to, like, donate blood and let people suck you dry. Like, this business is yours. This is whatever you want it to be. You can do this in pockets of time. We have people that build this as they, like, commute on the train. There's full-time teachers that do this. There's doctors that do this. Like, you do it in pockets. If you're a mom, you do it when your kids nap. You do it after they go to bed. Like, that's what this is. I'm going to tuck them in. Please, sweet baby Jesus, go to sleep. And then I'm going to turn the lights off and I'm just going to sit down here and I'm going to reply to messages and I'm going to follow up people. Courtney's not wearing a bra. Whoop, whoop. That's right. Pancake boobs unite. Yeah. But I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to be patient because I know at the end of the day, it will pay off. I know it will. I don't know what your timeline looks like. Like, we're all different. Like I said, there's people that come in and they blow this up. And then there's people that come in and it takes them 5 years because they have all this self-limiting belief and they're scared and they're unwilling to do the uncomfortable thing. It's one thing to have a vision and it's another to act on it. And so if you have a vision and you want something to happen, you have to share. You have to invite. Yeah, we post about our journeys every day on social media, but that's not where it ends. That's not where it ends. You have to follow up. You have to invite people. Just like you have all this fear, and there's reasons that's holding you back. You're not sure if you're good enough or if you have enough of a transformation or enough of a story or inspirational enough. Like, that's going to hold you back. And I'm not saying that because you have those, you won't have success. It's just the nut you have to crack. And it's the personal development that you're going to need to do right out of the gate. And I'm telling you that if I would have done that, if I would have leaned in and done that uncomfortable thing right away, I would have totally different numbers to tell you. But you know what? I'm damn proud that I've made almost $5,000 since January 1st. That's really freaking good. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot, I think. So I am proud of that, even though part of me is like embarrassed. It should be a bigger number. I should be more sparkly. But you know what? That's bullshit. This is my journey, and it's going to unfold at exactly the rate it's supposed to, just like your journey is going to unfold at exactly the rate yours should. So I've made money every single month I've done this. I have an order of Shakeology. My husband has an order of Shakeology. I have my coach business fee, and then I have my yearly annual Beachbody on demand. And sometimes I get more. I love my unicorn juice. I share about that. But this is a business that you can make it into whatever you want with so little upfront. You pay $160, maybe more, depending on what you get, but $160 is going to get you unlimited access to almost the entire fitness catalog. Yeah, we have new programs. Yeah, you could pay extra to unlock them. I choose to because I love it, and I'm in a place where I can financially do that. So I do. But if you aren't, if you're strapped, if it's every penny counts, you could come in with the bare minimum. You can come in with the tools. Don't just sign up to be a coach. Don't just pay $40, because how will you share this with other people if you're not a product of the product? Like, that's a very important piece of this journey. You have to be doing it. Like, that is our job, is to work on ourselves. We don't have to be perfect, but like, you damn well better be working out. You damn well better be drinking your shake. You damn well better be doing your personal development, because otherwise, what do you have to share? Why would people join you? That's cool. That is the epic accountability. That is you. I don't just do it for myself anymore. When I first got started, my why was my kids. I didn't want to show them that it was okay to feel bad about your skin, bad about the body I was in. I didn't want to give them all of my baggage around that. I wanted to really craft. I knew that the way I viewed my body was how they would view theirs. And so I wanted to be really, really cognizant of that. And so that was part of my why. But now my why is so much bigger. Like, I want freedom. That's my why. I want to be able to retire my husband. I want to move wherever I want. I want to have the house on the southern border, have the house on the northern border. I want it all, bitches. That's what I want. And so that's what I'm hustling for. That's my why. That's what drives me, is the freedom. Because to me, freedom is money. Freedom is having zero debt. Freedom is being able to decide and do things on my own terms, not on the government's, not on anyone else's. Like, I get to do it. And it's also, I hate to say it, but it's that emergency plan. Like, if something doesn't work out, if something does happen to my husband, I don't have to worry, because I am self-sufficient and I can do this. You can do this as well, but you have to be willing to invest in your journey. You have to be willing to go deep. You have to be willing to play the long game and to have the vision and do the personal development and know that there's no reason you are no different than all those other people. All those top coaches, they are normal people. They are recovering addicts. They are recovering bulimics. They are recovering shopaholics. They're just like, everyone's normal. Everyone is flawed. Everyone is not spectacular, but they are just real people that have been really gritty and really consistent, and they have seen the vision and they've worked their ass off. So yeah, if you need to pay for groceries, you could do that. If you need to pay for a medical thing, you could do that. Is it guaranteed? No. How long will it take you? I don't know, but I'll give you the roadmap. I will tell you exactly what to do, and then it's up to you to go big. Go big or go home. Since we're talking about this, because some of you have been like, well, what kind of a business plan is there? Like, I haven't done business before. Like, how do I know what I do? Well, we have so many awesome tools. There's so much training. Personally, I feel like, I know from my own experience, I am a consumer of information and not an implementer, which is why I am where I am. And I've grown a lot, but has my business grown in proportion? It hasn't, because I collect. I'm not sure. I need to get more information. And so many of you are in that collector phase. Like, I'm not sure. I'm kind of worried. I'm not sure. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know. I don't have the transformation. I don't have enough friends. I'm an introvert. I get it. I know it. I've lived it. But my friend, we will give you the training, and then it's up to you to like plug in and to do it. And everyone sucks at first. You just do. Like, my live videos were so painful. Oh my God. They were so bad. And sometimes they still are. Sometimes I still delete that shit. But I was willing to just try and to fail forward. That's my motto. Fail forward. Like, you're going to suck. It's going to be rough. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to puke in your mouth. You're going to like eat shit. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, the more you build that confidence. And then before you know it, you've evolved into that next level and you're helping other people. So this is super cool. This is something that Beachbody has recently revised. This is called our Success Club Tracker. It's also a business activity tracker. And it legit tells you every single day what to do. There's none of this, well, I don't know. No, you have a plan. And if you follow the plan and you do this consistently, you will have success and you will make income. You just will. Unless you're a total asshole about the way you message people, which you aren't, because you're here. You're part of our tribe. You're one of our people. You got an invitation. You entered this group with our blessing, which means you're one of our people, and we would not let you do this the wrong way. Truth. So it tells you straight up, first off, every single week we fill out a new one. Our Beachbody week begins on a Thursday. Every Thursday is a payday. You get paid for the following week. So like what I make this week, I will get paid next Thursday. Direct deposited in my account, easy peasy, super awesome. I love it. But it says like, what's your why? That's so important to know what your why is. It's not just, well, I want to make money. Well, that's not enough. That's not a big enough why. That's not going to get you excited in the morning. It's not going to keep you going when people ghost you and people ignore you and maybe people will make fun of you. I've never had someone make fun of me to my face, probably because they know I would karate chop them and run them over with a bus. Not really. Maybe. It's late. Sarah does have a bra on. So what's your why? Every single week I rewrite my why. Every single week. It changes. It tweaks. It's okay for your story to evolve. It's okay for your vision to change. It's just life. And then like, who's your target market? So like my target market, I want people who are hard workers. I don't want people that are going to be wimpy. This is too hard. It's taking too long. I want the people that share my vision, but have their own. I want people who love Jesus. I need people who are spiritual. I've spent too much time pouring into people who are in different wavelengths as me. And that's cool. There's someone for everyone. But for me right now, I say fuck, but I love Jesus. And those are the people I want. Sorry. I want independent people. I want people who are going to be committed. I want fun people. I want silly people. I want people who love coffee, who love animals, probably more than people. I want people who love working on themselves. Like you might hate your fitness journey right now. Like it might not feel, you don't hate it, but it doesn't feel good. You don't necessarily look forward to it. But I want the people who see the vision and they're in it for more than that, like immediate satisfaction, that immediate gratification. That's the word. I want those people. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the long haul people. I'm looking for the people who are fun. That's what I'm looking for. I don't need perfect people. I don't want perfect people. I honestly don't want people with perfect bodies. Because I don't have a perfect body. I want other people that are just like me. And I was reading Rachel Hollis's new book. I love Rachel. She's my soul sister. But sometimes I'm like, I don't agree with you, Rachel. And she was saying how, in business models, you need to have people that look differently than you. You need to have people of all different stages and ages and blah, blah, blah. But in this business, I don't think that's true. You need your people. You're going to attract your people. When your voice, when your message so on point, and when you make that post, it just resonates with your soul sister out there, that's who you want. So I don't really mind if I have a army of carbon copy people. I don't want to be so watered down that my message reaches everyone. I have a very specific market that I want to reach, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So the clearer you can be about who you are right now and your fears and your pain points and your objections and your struggles and your victories and your ahas, that's what you want to share about, because those people that need your message, because as coaches, we're not perfect. We're not experts. We shine the light. We're willing to dig deep. We share our real. We're vulnerable. We share the gritty shit, but we also share our victories, and people want that. People are craving that. People are looking for positivity in all this hard and all this ugly. There's so much ick out there. So this is a blessing. We get to work on our journeys and inspire other people, and they may not join us, but if we get to change a life, that is huge. That is huge, my friend. So it has a spot for you to figure out what your target market is. I always write down how many women I want to help this week. I want to help 16 women. That's my personal goal. Number one thing as a coach, the number one thing we do is be proof the products work. Drink your shake, move your body, follow the freaking nutrition plan. That's what you do. Be a product of the product. If you're not a product of the product, why would you even talk about it? That doesn't mean if you're brand new that you need to wait. Because if you are brand new, if this is your day one and you've just started, you're still a product of the product, my friend. You can still gain momentum and tell your people, tell your friends just like you with your same struggles, your same heart, your same experiences like, let's do this together. I'm not an expert, but I'm so pumped and I know this is going to change my life and I want you to do this with me. It's all about your belief. It's all about your attitude. It's all about your mindset. This business is 100% mindset, 100% mindset. That's your number one thing. Be proof the products work. There's a checkbox for drink your Shakeology, workout. Boom, boom, boom. Number two, the job we do as coaches, we connect, we invite, we follow up. We follow up like a mofo. It's the most important thing. So you initiate connections. It tells you how much time to spend. Lots of trainings around it. Don't worry. Don't puke in your mouth yet. Do a social media post that showcases the benefits of your healthy lifestyle or a call to action. It could be something like, I'm drinking my water today. I'm challenging you to drink half your weight in body ounces. Or today I showed up and it's your workout post, quite frankly. It's that I did this even though I popped a tendon in my hand. I did this even though I'm grieving the loss of my sister. I did this because she can't. I'm showing up for those who can't. I'm celebrating my wins, even if I'm struggle busing, even if my kid didn't sleep. I showed up for 5 minutes and that's a victory. And people need more of that. There's so much like pressure to be perfect and Pinteresty and have these amazing bodies. And that's just old. People want real. They want authentic. They want relatable. Update your Instagram, Facebook story throughout the day. And then it tells you what post to freaking make, man. It tells you. It's a roadmap. Success leaves clues. And if you're willing to be coachable and you're willing to do it, it doesn't take hours. It's pockets. It's just here and there. And if you're overthinking it, it's probably not even going to be that good of a post. That's what I've learned. You just go on your instinct, you go on your gut, and the longer you're at it, the easier it gets, and we'll help you with that. Like if you join the tribe, I'm starting another mentorship. Like I ran one this whole last month, which was really cool to see ladies like step into their power and really start to own their journeys and stop caring what other people think, because we all do. We all do, especially in the beginning. I still do sometimes, but then I have to brush it off because people's opinions of me, I can't please everyone. And if that's how you're living your life, to impress or to just to impress other people, like you're going to lose your own voice. Respond to likes and comments or views. So, you just like message people, just be a human. You're not like a robot. You're not a salesperson. You're just a human. Humaning. Imagine that. Check, check, check. Invite people. Invite people to join you. So you're making your post, you're sharing about your journey, you're a product of the product, not gross, creepy, like, look at me, here I am with my shake. No, you're just like talking about it, you're sharing about it naturally, normally. Again, it gets easier. We'll help you with this. So then you have to invite people. You invite people to groups like this. We do this at least once a month. I am stretching myself, and right now we're doing bi-weekly, but that's going to change. We have teams we're part of, and they do one like on the opposite week. So you always have something to invite to. There's always something to share about. It's not like you have to create content at all. Beachbody gives us so many tools. Our team has so many tools. It's just about you deciding who you're speaking to and what your message is and how you want to help people, and then sharing that. Follow up. The follow-up is key. The fortune is in the follow-up. And so I have this massive board, and many of you, you're on there. You're under my dream girl list. And I tell you that every time I message you that you're my dream girl. And some of you roll your eyes and you're like, can you please stop? I'm not interested. Just like I did. And here I am 4 years later. My life is completely different. And talk to me again in 4 and we'll see where we're at. I guarantee you my husband will be retired. So yeah, I track like a mofo. Every single day, I use a simple notepad. I'm an old school kind of chick. Some people like to have Excel spreadsheets. That's not my jam. I am a pen to paper kind of person. And so every single day, I have a notebook. And I just write down the people I'm talking to. I write down the people I'm following up with. I write down the people who I have a gut nudge about. We have a few other tips and tricks that if you join the tribe, we'll share those with you too. It's not rocket science. It's easy. It's not easy, but it's simple, okay? It's simple. Easy is the wrong word. Apparently not having a bra on is affecting my brain. Maybe it helps hold it up. I don't know. Anyway, but it's just like daily action. You just take the daily action every single day and it becomes easier and you plug it into pockets of time. If you set a timer, it's going to help you a lot because you're not overthinking it. You follow the roadmap. You follow the roadmap that we give you and you just freaking do it. True. Okay, so then the next thing is we get people results. Every single summer, there is this thing called Summit. And Carl Deichler is our Beachbody CEO. If you've never heard of him, you should go follow him on social media just for a day as an experiment. He's very inspiring. He's very on fire. He's a very passionate man. And every time I listen to him, I'm reminded that I am with the right company. There's so many different companies. You can sell lots of different things. And if this isn't your jam, well, that's cool. Bless and release. Maybe you'll have more success with something different. I tried other things. I sold essential oils. I totally sucked ass at them, even though I'm using them today. But it wasn't my heart thing. It wasn't the thing that was going to help me help other people. It just wasn't. It wasn't the thing that was going to transform my whole life like this has. So again, this isn't for everyone. It's not. And so I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm not trying to convince you of it. I'm just trying to address if you have any of the same worries I did. So anyway, Carl at our last summit was talking about how our job as coaches is to get results and to get other people results. And he was like, I want you to have confidence in our money back guarantee, because when you order a challenge pack, you have 30 days to get your you can drink the whole bag of Shakeology, you can send back the empty and get your entire investment back without minus the cost of shipping, which whatever. And he was like, that's our job. That's our job as coaches, is to transform your own life and to get other people results, which is why we have groups, which is why we offer them, we have an app, we have all these ways to help people get accountability. You can't do it for them, but you can give them so many tools in their tool chest and support them along their journey. And it can completely transform their life if they're ready, if they're willing, and if they're not, they'll come back. They will show up when their time is right. But number 3 thing we do as coaches is get people results. So that means you contribute to your group. As a baby coach, you don't have to create your own group. I did right out the gate. I'm the kind of person where I need to be in charge. And so I didn't want my coach to be in a group and seeing what I wanted to do. I wanted to step into my power, even though I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But I knew I had to do my workout, and I knew I needed to drink my shake, and I would just share an inspiring quote, and it grew. And it's grown to I think we have 257 members in there right now, and I think we have 27 coaches on our team. And that's awesome. That's awesome. And it's just starting to explode. All the self-belief is starting to snowball, and I can see it. I can see it igniting on the team, and it's super freaking cool. It's so freaking cool. So you contribute to your group, you share, you show up, you share your workout, you share your freaking water, you share a healthy recipe. I don't know, whatever you need to do to show up, you make it your own, however that looks for you, okay? Check, check, check. You recognize achievement. Everyone wants to be recognized. So you shout out a teammate, you comment on someone's post, you drop a GIF, you share something about someone who's inspired you. You can recognize your husband for supporting you, or, I don't know, washing the dog or the car or whatever. Recognition is recognition, and it's the boomerang that makes the world go round. It's epic. Respond to questions from customers and coaches. It's, again, piece of follow-up. That's why I have a big ass board, keeping track of who I'm talking to, because this noggin, I can't keep it all in there, my friends. You have to have a system. It's so important. And then the very final thing is my very favorite. Do personal development. And again, it tells you on here how much time to invest. These are pockets of time. This isn't hours. I spend hours. I do. I won't lie. I want this to be huge. I want it to be epic. I want this to be the thing that built the Nelson compound. I want this to be epic. I want to retire my husband. I want all the freedom. And so I'm willing to do the work. Plus, I really freaking love it. I'm a bit of a workaholic, if I'm really honest. I love it. I love it most of the time. I really love it. It's really satisfying to know that I'm making a difference, that little old me, messaging people, sending virtual fist bumps, sending virtual hugs, the fact that I took the time to invest in someone else's journey, even if they're not in my tribe, even if they've said no to me 500 times, me still following up and being a human with them, that blesses them, which blesses me, and I freaking love it. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't know, I'm tired apparently. The personal development, that's a podcast. That is a training. I prefer my coaches to consider their personal development something that will develop them as a person. So I can give you a list of books, but honestly, you need to know what you need to work on. So if it's self-belief, or, it's confidence, or it's procrastination, or like dealing with like how to interpersonal relationship. Like, I don't know, everyone's different. We're all in different stages and phases. And so personal development is so freaking personal that it's not a one size fits all, like, oh, read this book and then read this book and then read this book. No, I can give you a list of books that I think are great, and we can talk about what your opportunity is, your area of opportunity. But it really is, it's just personal, and it's what you need. So I love it. I love it so much. And if you are thinking about it and you have a nudge and you're already a product of the product, like you're already doing it. When I say product, the product, I don't mean you have this like ripped killer cut body. I just mean that you are showing up to your journey and you're plugged in and you're willing to transform your life. Then you should be a coach. You should. There's no reason you can't do it. So to answer my friend's question who said, mom to mom, honestly, can I make money? Can I help offset? Can I cut back hours? It's up to you. Absolutely, you can. There's no guarantee. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of income. It's all based on everyone's individual skill set and hustle and vision and drive. But like, I think I've had like 2 or 3 weeks, honestly, where I haven't made any money because someone returned something or something weird, or I was sick and I just didn't feel like it. But it's about so much more than the money. The money's an awesome perk. I'm not going to lie. Seeing a $600 paycheck, that makes me really happy. I'm looking forward to those Tony Furtado $14,000 checks. Faux show. But it really is about so much more than the money. It really is. But if you need the money, there's nothing wrong in that. And we have something that we can share about. We have something, it's just like when you have an awesome babysitter or there's a great sale, like you just naturally share about it. I see it over and over and over with the people in my groups. Some of you're sharing about it. You're like, hey, I just did this and I'm so sore. You're just sharing about it. And that's what we do as coaches. We just share. We are not here to sell. We're not here to sell. Like, we have a product we can hook people up with. Yeah, we do make a commission. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, it's you talking about the thing that's rocking your life and shining the light for others and showing them the same system that we're all doing. So my friends, think about that tonight. If you have more questions for me, drop them in a comment and then I will dig in more tomorrow. So thanks for coming to my braless chat. Let's do it again, shall we? Make it count, friends.